Good evening. Thanks for looking in. I'm Lee Peck. We're glad you chose Fox 10 News at 9. Well, as forecasted, the weather arriving overnight and leaving behind some damage and power outages. Our Tyler Fingert brings us some of the worst of it in Brewton.
During the first round of storms this morning, Brewton seeing some damage because of that strong wind. Take a look, this tree toppling over, which in turn picked up and moved the shed.
We heard the wind, looked out the window, and then I see my man cave tipped over.
With a laugh, Roderick Washington is in good spirits, all things considering.
I got DJ equipment up in there.
His shed was tossed around after the slab of concrete it was sitting on crumbled when a giant tree came crashing down. He hasn't looked inside his man cave yet, but he's hoping the $5,000 of equipment inside isn't damaged.
Get it cleaned up and get it restored. You know, that's my life, size, I retired.
Just a few blocks over on Brookwood Drive, a home was nearly split in half by a falling tree around 6 a.m. A man and his mom were inside but weren't hurt. They didn't want to talk, but a neighbor says trees fell all over the area.
Our neighbor had a tree fall on their house, and another neighbor across the street, their oak tree got uprooted, didn't land on their house, just went across the fence into a neighbor's yard onto a shed.
Meteorologists say this damage in Brewton came from roughly 70-mile-per-hour winds, not a tornado.
We were asleep. Bad weather came through, lightning, thunder. It was pretty bad, so we woke up and then the power went out.
Scenes like this are playing out throughout the Brewton area. Power crews are out and about trying to get things cleaned up, and they're hoping to get power restored as quickly as possible. We're in Brewton. Tyler Fingert, Fox 10 News.
And those storms also bringing with it some hail, pretty substantial size too. Take a look at this video sent from Jackson, Alabama. Viewers also sending in pictures of hail, big and small, from Thomasville, Fairview, and near Sandflat. Chief Meteorologist Jason Smith has been tracking and keeping a close eye on all this weather. Jason, have we seen the worst of it pass just yet?
It looks like we have, Lee, and starting to see a better situation after this, as you can see outside right now looking great with our Dolphins cam over Mobile. Here's a look at the reports of severe weather across the region. These are the wind reports, and they were numerous. A lot of power outages around Mobile this morning and up into the inland spots. And then we had the hail reports, and we had 2 reports of baseball-sized hail. One near Thomasville in the rural community there, and also near Osaka, which is just to the north and east of Flomaton in Escambia County. Baseball-size hail with these storms. So what's going on out there now? Well, everything's starting to settle down. We're losing the instability and the storms are waning. Right now, there's just a few leftover showers across the panhandle and the storms are done. Places like Mobile County and Baldwin County. We've got one solitary thunder shower here just south of Crestview. It's tracking to the east and should be in Walton County before the newscast is over, and we may actually go clear on our radar for the rest of the night. As far as warnings and alerts, we have seen the severe thunderstorm watch dropped for the forecast area. There are no active warnings in our area. We do have a flood advisory over here into Santa Rosa and Okaloosa counties, but the severe threat is over with for now. Coming up here on Fox 10 News, we're going to talk about something that we really have had a long time we've been waiting for. Beautiful weather is coming in for the second part of our weekend. We'll talk about Sunday and next week in your complete outlook coming up.